another amazing race this weekend with the Satellite Classic. The race has been going on for a number of years now, and it gets more successful every single year. So the saying goes, you don't change a winning recipe. So we're pretty much trying to stick to that. We've looked at a whole lot of small things as we do every single year with all of our ASC events and try and take the feedback from the cyclists and see where we can improve. The route is exactly the same as the last 4 years, so the 106, the 80K, and then the 60K, the 3 different distances. The main route will go out of Route 66 Saloon, where everybody will then park, and that is ample parking this year with some coffee stations and that type of stuff. Once the race gets going, you'll turn left out of Route 66 and head around to Harvester Dam, going past Peakenwood. Then the right turn over the dam wall to the T-junction, where you'll then head left towards Hatfield. The water points are in exactly the same places. Our hotspots is just before Headcourt Hill, where the split is from the 80K. The long distance will then go around over the railway tracks, do that loop before heading up Headcourt Hill, up Clearveld, and then to the finish. The shorter distance obviously makes the shortcut, which is there going up Headcourt Hill, so they won't do the loop around the train tracks and that. The 60 kilometre also heads out of Route 66, but it makes a right turn, not a left turn. So in other words, opposite direction to where the main routes finish. And they'll go around to Murrapeng, and the turnaround point will just be after the Murrapeng station and that, and then back to Route 66. So yeah, the route is I think it's a nice established route. People know it. It's got a couple of little kicks in it. There's Puerbolt, there's Headcourt Hill, which is the famous hill, and there's quite a couple of undulations just in there for good measure, you know. So the routes we're excited about, and we're looking forward to presenting another awesome race this coming weekend at the Bestmed Satellite Classic. When it comes to what new cyclists need to look out for, and that's it's very, very important to note that although this is a well-established race and it grows every single year, we don't have road closure, so you have to be aware of vehicles on the route and making sure that you're keeping left. There's been a lot of talk over the last couple of months about the communication between cyclists and vehicles, and there's a lot of great educational drives that are out there, but once again, it's a route without road closure. So that's obviously our main focus. Our medical staff, there's more than enough marshals and traffic officials and that on the route. We really do our best with guys like Action Forward and Daily Auto and the road rangers to ensure that we try and keep all of our cyclists as safe as possible, but you still need to be very, very aware. A massive thanks to all of our water point sponsors, Bestmed, Action Forward, the Cancer Association. We've got Nespray and a whole lot of other guys that are involved this year. So there should be great water points that the guys can look forward to. But for the long distance, and newbies just need to hold their legs a little bit, especially the second half. Make sure you've got some petrol in that tank. And then for the 60K and the 80K guys, it's just keeping that structure going and keeping that tempo.